for Dinka, please. I'm still waiting. Put a thumb up like this if you want me to speak Dinka, and put heart if you want me to speak English. Okay, one person love, which is English. Okay. All right, my people. I share. There is okay. There are some little information that I share up there. There's nothing new of you, Impure. Yeah, Jama, I'm going to mix it with English and Tongmonjang. I think Tongmonjang is better for me because I'm going to explain myself more. But if you want to know a little bit later, you can actually, you can write me or send me a message. Because there's more people now saying that Dinka, that I'm going to speak Dinka. And I know a lot of Nuer, they speak Dinka, they understand Dinka. Some of my Equatoria, the topic, I already wrote it and I put it up there on top of the video. Yeah. Yeah, Jamana Wepanda, Kara Eloirut, all these things that are happening in our country, I want you guys to be careful. You Nuer and Dinka and Nas Equatoria, be careful. The reason I say that, Ewer Kuloirut asede fi Jebelirak, Kujala Kuloirut pane chol, thank you, Kujala Kuloirut pane chol Warap. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. It's not going to be too much. But on a website at town and there is a website I put there. That website, called George Clooney. If you guys know George Clooney, America won Chilo South Sudan. And he's a big actor. And era need a read publicly. A Louis South Sudanese government who quite a Junubin, a Louis cake investigated. So where, can you guys not be so quick and accuse that anywhere? Because killing is happening now left and right, and it's being said that it's Nuer. And then now I seen it, people are saying it's Equatoria who actually harm or unalive Jebel Iraq. But can you guys go and do your research? And if you need more, I have a file, I found it on UNHCR website. Kujala website, then Gijoy Kuluni Kake. It's so dirty, Ajama. It was Khan. Like some people, you think they are very good. You will be shocked. Now, I got the English, we are anti-P. Please. Lora website, Kenny, Kubala Ting. Now, Nuer, if you are Nuer, Equatoria, or Dinka, go on top of my video there. There is a website that now click it, copy, and paste it. It will take you, I think, 2 days to read. And do not go and say it's not true. Because we people living in a Western world, you cannot be accused without natural evidence. Imagine me like a Rana Chol America. Actually, Joy Kulunia alu can FBI. Kuwengi FBI yeke luidi. Can you guys imagine? Namana ke drone ayeke to watch. I drone ayeke to Nairobi. Kulego so leke dom. Ke kui ko yeke lui ke investigate. Anyake panda na ye na luelbu Elizabeth ko pandu tok undercover. Be pictures kwa lum be nguya lum. E na chi Joy Kuluni loy mi na kai ko. Yani chuiri junub ko wan chika mai. Wrong people ke chika mai. Ko chika mai. Eke den yeke chole ayeke chole money muse. I call ekedang. I call wu jor. Kujeke bela gamnge biki jola chupa kaona rani. So we South Sudanese kene we dahab Jebel Iraq. That goal in Jebel Iraq is actually a chigam. Do you guys remember when they were signing a contract with a company called Shamrock? That's the reason they are actually unalive people kakadang koike and Louis Jebel Iraq. So people listen, it's not Nuer that is killing people in Jebel Iraq. It's not Nuer. And you guys see with governor of Warab, what he said. He said even in Warab, there was only few Mayom youth in the group. It was mixed with people of Warab, and they are hurting people. At first, it was accused of they were raiding their own cows. And chan baga dere japit banjui kadang anang banjui to fi junub anang wood ranan nom dem wood they have cow cattle. But in one day I can get kon pechi we mi la kai ko. A chi lo ur beke word ka banbi kala page. Yana lewe like a website the Joy Kuluni. Joy Kuluni a chikri jebe na chi lum tene ko ka chi ka lo investigate and investigation ang kala twing. Kene ko je belirak ya jama is not Equatoria and it's not Nuer. It is the government that is killing people of Warab and people in Jebel Iraq. That's how you can know exactly government is very dirty. Please do not go and keep, because now every jing right now they are frustrated. But ya jama, IO is there. I'm not saying they are not IO. IO is government employees. They benefit from war. And South Sudan, Louis can investigate for the war crime. And they are benefiting. Now that you guys are busy crying, they are stealing our mineral. The reason of killing of Panduna Chalja is this new deal one time. Go on take a time to the company HL Shamrock. Shamrock actually registered Panachol British Virgin Island. Yena Lenia registered in 2005. They registered that company a British Virgin Island. Island can we like I call Nigeria, Kujela Africa, corrupt. So when you registered your company there, you are not taxes in Chelwe tax. They don't tax you. Where did the money came from? That's why the government chen Shamrock la bay. Cause Shamrock yena lui pa na chol Congo, and you see what happened in Congo. Shamrock was the one involved. Congo, and you see Congo how nasty Congo is. A company called Shamrock. Shamrock actually you chuka Louis Kenya. But a Louis Kenya can acquire win that are not even actually quite clean. Shamrock is working with South Africa. Jan Bagaping. I think Rana lawyer yen did in a company can, and I think Elena Kidi Panachol South Africa, where is Shamrock? Because even South Africa, Benny South Africa, a Louis Joy Kuluni, a Louis investigate ya them. A bakala you website ya jama. So kwa waraba kuma yana nakwat. Kumin wan golo kwa nak chaka baba ki di ting ke nyu kuje jama chala butoka jual chala bebe nguchil be makarafon lum kubi jam number 1 kuwana abiyam nom, he would have speak. Ekana abiyam nom. Who is he telling me to cut my show? Are you paying my bills? So these people are shopping people because of Shamrock. Now, kichike jo loy because quite a big react. They are going to scare people chanchiko bebe lui. Because law government cannot come and say, oh, I want you guys to come and we ga ka bakajal. Akar ka bakajal to then we dahabtin because quite can we dab they are helping their people. So now the government created that conflict. And it can be done without the president knowledge. Because if you can see, no, I'm not destroying South Sudan. You actually can go to the website. I'm not saying this without the proof. It's there. It's a public information. And if you want file, Q2AN, your email, or even your WhatsApp, abaga file. They are public now. But akar book be Junubin be aware. I want you to go and do your research. And I was so shocked. I was shocked to the point I couldn't breathe. When Tiangan Keke Kalorut Panachol Junub. And how George Clooney is doing his investigation to the point I kadang kukobi Junub yakin. Some of the pictures, even to den Louis Baba Kedi Louis and Domde to den Loyen Aji kadang cholmo agriculture day, ato contractor tractor day. Kegir kadang. Do you want the file? I'll send it to you guys. They got the pictures from the Google Earth image. So I can dump Google Earth image. Because South Sudan right now, if international crime take them to court, they cannot say I did not do adi, because there is a lot of pictures from Google Earth. So South Sudan, they can think they can do things under law and think, okay, they might not come back. In a reality, there is something called Google Earth. Pictures. And George Clooney had them. George Clooney took the pictures of Salva Kiir Mayardit children and houses, all the properties they have in Nairobi. With their pictures, even they are holding their children like Rana Mumit. And they took the pictures up there with a drone. Okay. So now, nang kena ko kuyana kena warap ku kalwel ke buko kuy ko ngike. Kwa ka warap anake ku barkazala chaja nang road because of the highway. I'm coming back to Shamrock, kadang to the Shamrock contract. Shamrock contract achi yen dahab bita South Sudan for 25 years. 25 years, bidahab a big way. Ku contract gama chakatingwa na chitanya Facebook. I'm not going to explain anyway, but tina bagwir. $2.3 billion for 25 years. Okay? Achi yen cake. Lwel bike sharia lo, sharia di danwa la wow, le malakal abela yete denti. Nobody I had an problem with that. It's okay because the Baba Kidi lost interest, kadang trust in people. It's okay. But there is something behind it. It's not legit. That company is real. This company, because it is not going to take 25 years to make 2.3 billion. Okay, 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer driving when you are driving Panachol Western, when your GPS said you have 1 kilometer ahead of you to turn left or right, that is 2-minute drive. 2-minute drive, they are charging South Sudanese $2.3 million per 2 minutes. You remember when you are going to work, you are working 1 hour, like $20 an hour, right? These people are working 2.3 million per kilometer. So we can say an hour. Joko go 1 hour. But I say 1 hour is 2 minutes. 2 minutes is $2.3 million. That is what that Shamrock is coming to give to you guys. It's like this deal between Burkina Faso, Kujela, France. They were taking gold years and years, and they will lie to the people and say, we are building the road, and there was no road. And when Abraham came, he came and fixed everything within 3 months. Yani, they had a gold refinery in their own country. And within 4 months, 5 months, Burkina Faso made $1 billion. So now you're South Sudan for 25 years. When you can do the math, they will take almost $1 billion a big job. If Burkina Faso can make 1 billion in 3 months, 4 months, with their own refineries. So South Sudan is actually selling the minerals to themselves. So the Shamrock company, actually a company. Because it doesn't make sense. Shamrock company, if you go and do the math by day and do your math, or do your research, Jama, Shamrock never had a contract, never had a highway to Conbooth. They never had a highway to Conbooth. Kupane chole British Virgin Island is known for fraud people. Rana bin je chuir bin. Ran ko be kenen ko be tiana bin island liebe bank pane chole Virgin Island. Ku company kena a liep to go 2005. Ku yene ka lui deal kena Congo. Congo achra no aret. Congo chaka tingti na road kan Rwanda. That is the same company yena chi yen Junub Sudan. Yena chi yen Dahab. Ku kena yena ne ko Jabal Iraq. So achi Nuer is not Nuer. And we South Sudanese, we need to learn technology. We need to learn technology. You need to visit any website. It is the only person that investigating South Sudan. And Panama, go deeper. Now, you beg a heart attack with blood pressure. Please don't go to that website. Kukek, they put pictures, come on. Even that young Macha Nuer is crying. He's going to be the father of the nation. He's a thief, come on. He is there on that list. And they have money and properties. Panakidit, namana chika joyin kede natural family tree. Panakir ku patukir ku mamayen dit $1 billion. Achikata everybody anang business a good man can do. By a chichen mitken. That's why they signed 25 years with Shamrock. Because that Shamrock is not is a fraud company, actually a real company. And that company is even working with South Africa. So we might not know. It can belong to South Africa, come on. You know? So this Shamrock had never built a road, not even once. I can chariot. When you do your research, I live. This $1 billion can Bakayan company, and when people do their research, they had to be there. But I live. They are not there, I live. That company doesn't exist. So before you go and bullshit each other, or before you go and attack Nuer again in their villages, please do this research. Do your research. If you are a content creator, if you are somebody who come on Facebook at any time, if you are somebody from Equatoria, even you to Equatoria, you will never be safe. If Dinka have been kicked out in that area right now, they will come to you guys too. And then they will say Dinka is killing Equatoria. They will move to Capoeira, the same thing. Because the goal is signed it to them. But what we don't know, we as a people, imagine, look at Jonglei State. It's been in water for years. And Baba Kedid and his family are putting money away to outside billions of dollars, ya Jama, and they say they don't have money. They don't have money to help people. They don't have money, ya Jama, go to that website. I want you to go and do your research yourself. Have a share in the company. Oil field is owned by them. Milk ben a good milk ben they are there. And they have share in oil companies, in gold companies. So kana barkazal kana warap e were sharia. Because na lotong le rom warap ka sharia abi belle ko in excuse abi listen to me. I cannot do road because there is an insecurity in Barkazal. And I cannot take the road to these places because Tongaloi road. Okay, the Shamrock quite big dahabe way. Because if they do that, they have to pay these people. That's what the Burkina Faso did. When they start digging the oil and bring their own machine, they give a job to Raluyibint in a dab. I take a bell wake up in a dahab. Anybody that have a dahab license, the government cannot just kick them out like that. So they did what? They give them job and operate those machines. And everything that has to do with the mine, those are the people that used to work in a manual mining. That's what they did in Burkina Faso. But South Sudan is so greedy, they don't want to do the same thing. So what they did, they start hiring criminal and then to go and start killing people. So they can come to you and say, listen, this place is not safe anymore. I want you guys to leave. And then they will bring their companies. Do you guys know the government, all the government elite, they owns everything. Like if you go to Monyechol, the president son-in-law, when we were in the bush, was the man a millionaire? Was he a millionaire? Now he's a billionaire. He has shares in oil, in gold, even in Juba alone. They own the companies that cleaning the road is belong to them. Everything is them. There is no way that anyone can survive in South Sudan because the government, those ones that are up there, oh, and it will get better. Go and check it out. Malunga one too is billionaire too there. Malunga one is investigated too. Malunga one have houses, have everything. They had pictures of Malunga one. Oh man, I love George Clooney. This guy put all his money, all his energy on South Sudanese government. If you see how they do the it's like the pyramid. You know that pyramid scheme. That's what they do. They draw the kadang like adunakir in atole. So adunakir is like this in the system. Kadan chiko sur. Baba Kid is this and then adut. And then everybody is living from adut. It's like a tree. It's like a team. So everybody is like this from adut to her kids. And then kidid milke bin. Even milkanga konping rinike toke milke kidid yadang. They are there. Everybody has shares. Achi benelwela yendi da bo wewe. Ayendi da jo kwang wewe. Kukwai ka pande na nyola ngongin kukwai jo kwai ka warap chanang road. It's because of the road ya kwai ka warap kina wege sharia. Kuwe kwai ka warap chi pie ye ben. Go to that website. It's going to help you. And I put it in category. I took a tau category nial. Anything you will click, even up to 2014, 2024 was the last day, and it continue. And you know, American, they don't bring something with no evidence. That's why they have drone and Google Earth pictures at all. Google Earth images. Even Baba Kid I didn't know you could have been to track a purdom. Yani Baba Kid one jay and Charo Kit and one ye lawyer cake a day took. Pan young lepan bagazan, go on to low bimnum. They could not even help them to build their home because they are benefiting. When I am quite in a jam, I can well wait to mule where quite here. But I walk a lara to mule way jam came about. Go to that website and please you will be shocked. Nayara niar Junub. Queen Rani niar pan self a one ka bakaman. A bakaman. And the reason they are not arrested, Kineka Wajat. And I really hope Chika build drone. I really hope Kuyana ya long to Nyali da. You want to Donald Trump pa one day. Kubidana bichwa J1. Because I read J1 benechuer. And I'm just pure down the pan self-a-goo. The way they are manipulating the public, the way they are lying to people, the way they are not honest to couldn't go real. Achi go real, why cholngo, warap. Negra no kwaka pande no because of money. Kwachiro loe loro de Junub. When you guys see the conflict was in Jongule. Now the conflict is going to even get deeper because there is rumors that Riek Machar will be released. Now Riek Machar will be released in one condition. If Riek Machar cannot compete in an election, and Riek Machar has to come out from prison, and he have to say, okay, he have to sign something. And I think he did, or they did. They told him if you are going to compete, you have to compete in 2029. In 2029, I think. And then he will be sworn in 2030. That is the deal they have to do with Riek. In exchange, I can be loan. That's the only thing can be a loan. He only have to sign the document saying, listen, if you are going to compete in an election, we have to do election in 2029. And now when we discharge you or when we release you, you have to go and tell the public that there is a conflict. There is a lot of conflict going on in the country, so we cannot go on election. So he have to tell his supporters the reason they want that is they want to come and say, listen, it was not us, it was Riek who said that he doesn't want election until 2029. When they said politics is dirty, I did not know until I start to study it. So it's dirty. But when you don't understand how it works, you will think, okay, if I were you guys, don't kill each other. Shame them by not fighting with each other. And they know Dinka have problem with Nuer, so they are using that. They are using that so we cannot focus on the company they brought to us, claim to be Shamrock and is going to fix the road. No, there is no company like that. It does. There is a company like that. There is a contract like that, but it doesn't exist because number one, it was created in British Virgin Island. That place is known for thief. The billionaire, everybody that want to hide money has to open an account there. And they don't work with poor people. I went to that island when I went to Dominican Republic. I went there. It's so rich. And it's actually owned by, the whole island is owned by only 3 people. When you go and do your research of Shamrock, you will not find the owner of the company. There is no face of the company, Aliu. Nobody owns it. Because if you are telling me that rich people have to hide their identity, we have Elon Musk who can identity there on you that you're on Bill Clinton, and get the richest man in Nigeria. But this company, it has no name, no owner. There is no ownership, Aliu. There's no ownership of Shamrock, Aliu. Go and do your research. It took me 4 days. I can't find anything. And I had to ask one of my friends who actually built a website. The person who built my website, I sent him a Chanbebela thing. He said, no. This company, even a lot of Kawajad, when I sent a lot to even some of my clients that are working as an IT, they said this company is like, it's a fraud company. The way they created it, they did it in a Chanshibingi is for thief. And it's not only one person in that company. It's known for thief people. So, actually, panda quality contract, how many contracts did they brought us here, Jama? How many? And a shame for these people. Now they start killing Barkazal. And the same Barkazal were the one fighting for this kursi kene. Achimi ka Barkazal achika no. Barkazal achitok because of this seat. Kwake benikala nok man. And that's why Kiela Ben Warap, the reason they are doing this, and the governor of Warap said that I still have that video now. But the video is there on Facebook where the governor of Warap State said that is not only Mayom. Because how can Mayom attack 4 places at once? That's what he said. And even when he said it one time. Nyan Lina Parik mentioned it one time too. He said is only the government is the one killing people. They are even taking, now that there's no money in the government, they are even taking, how do you call? They are taking cows. When Junub Sudan, when took 1 cow in Dubai, $5,000 US anyway, financial Dubai. So what they are doing, banding all the generals, General Benanang Wood Kuwenga Yidangi $7,000. Okay? Yeke jor. And I know you will ask me yeke jordi Korea Chile Kuwenga Chile Lot Yeri. When a little lot Yeri, Keg lawyer and well and when wombenin and well nin. Well wing, well nin at all. So any wombenin, a good bit of pan, a because a baby can nin, a bigger jolo poja mata. Kujakala. So I king at Dubai, I ka boy, can ring South Sudan. I will ring me the red. very good meat. So kwacha na ke ko wer wing. Chan wo achi tu je one generals I ke ko jola no ku je ko kala pe. Kwa ye kala ga pa ne chol Dubai. All I'm telling you guys, I know when me around when it's all kid when me are family day. And even then, before I go on the UN on Joy Kuluni website, I near Baba Kidi da pay. I'm near Kwaya Lil Baba Kidi da young. I cover Shabab Kulel Baba Kidi da Bukula Dwongbe wood because I Louis Kede and actually elderly abuse. That's what I thought. I thought Baba Kidi da Louis elderly abuse. Because imagine one long thing the kada one lawyer thing the long one lawyer yendi long Monday. Okay? He was supposed to come. But an man thin yene kadang de cholmo. Berana chol kwal manyanga che yen advisor self akira. Che kwal manyanga che luoy can be a baker and a public. Baran kadang rane advisor ki did asli within man thin very young. Ya yene ke advisor ki did. Kuyena che ben lwel wan long ikulwel we na chaka long chaka we ka de man tin chung su rer mama yen lo meten man wan ben jam kulwel walai we kulwel kin baba ko be ben na mana lwel ko be ben be rie. He was just coming out from the car. They said they put him again. I take a do rie kulwel ke we a ti mo ndiri yo kulwel kin chilo. You are tired, go bala long bala nin. So how many things chika loy man ben ka kuy ke mo ndit kana. Kanga ye ka loy ka kuy ke ka che pin chan bu koy benting. A che pin be benting de be benting. A ye lu control beting de beting. Che man wan je ting de chola tar ka ko jetat bai ka bu ka mo de bin long be loy. De ran ye na long loy ka liutin. Ba chan be nyale be ti bu ka pe mer ye go you have to be there. And there was achina len to. Ale ya liu a koi ken ka panden ke ka totin so we koi ke ka warap a kor ba we nyin ta pe nya pit koi ke ka chol pa na kira bu ko cha to ka ba sakit ke ka na ko jugwen ana ko jugwen kurana chol ki di zatu a chera na win be kam be ka ya tingera na miti ka panden gurum ti ni na che jola bay ke ka look at trust than outsiders ku ke mi ke man ke ka je show a je ka ran. They are the ones running the show. So we're going to wara, we're not going because of the Sharia. They are doing that in purpose. Where is Shamrock and a ne wig? Where is Shamrock? Contra one time can in a ne wig, we're going to wara. Because highway why rap at you could be a lawyer, called Bugu Jor. You know, contract la ben kubuku jo wel konin. So as I go lawyer ko below okay, ye and Sharia she been loy because there is insecurity. Actually lon binu ko la lui. Ko yan ge cha jo da pio. E kien I did not know baba ki did. It tarbai. Ke den be ben jo chama to ken mitke. Kwa jo ben ku je nyu ko nim ku je jam. And even the time Gurugri was saying, oh, what man yan kai what your mama pay, I will accused because they know where Chibulo website, where Chibulo correct, you guys are not going to find anything. Because I need a Junubin, I literate, I believe I can pay. They know you people are stupid, that you will not know the truth. But right now, Kira and Monjang na chachor, kuchini I will drop an app. Ye in creative alle balue kadang alle balue screenshot. Kuloi download ye page kini. Kwa bu kweni in English pieta ye queen. E jam man jaman on yir kwa bu kweni na badeti. Yena app kene akor baka loi download ben we Junubin. Loi ko do download na de ka ya tin Facebook ka je gor English ka do no wing up because I know ade ka diri ka god ka di ti gor ka book. I can I live a 2 minutes or even 10 minutes. I could 1 hour. I live a deal about 2 days. So up can I be a can understand. About 2 week, about time the other chance to go on video. Ringa app can look at download. It will get an accident. I ran to here can be low charge $11. But $11 you know chan buy ye do bangi. You need to know the truth. Kilo pan salfa kilo ko. Ache yi kidi de chola bai pan tok family ben ye yen be junum Sudan jo chama tok. Ku je business je ke liyo ku kai as I do the kid running 126 companies. 126 companies. And I'm not making this up. They are on that website. Kuran Luye investigate. Kepa kidi dera ane chol Joy Kuluni. Ku Joy Kuluni and then pictures. It's not an AI. If you want AI too, you can have the AI. But it's called a 11 rider. 11 rider as the EL whatever as a rider. You download that, kulor on that website, then Joy Kuluni kena. Go kujala categories awunchagatao. Start from that word. Grabbing money, all that stuff. You will be shocked. Even how they are killing people for the power. Panaki, they are not killing us because of the power. They are killing us because the amount or because loma kinka you get. They will become billionaire. Good meetikor. Can you believe some companies can get shares can get company kaka? Kok aka loy cake as little as ke yimana do the man thin kulwal. You now go ke lu invested. Baba ke dir kene pande aka go junuba go ke ngi biki chamadi min day one. Min 2011 this kene actual min 2013 2014 10. Yene ka gol ke ka kenke. So we go junub ko chika mai sijin ya che support bika mai. And that's why ana kor we junubin ko went to ping the internet kujala ko ta here like your website kini kurana chol Joy Kuluni cannot public something without evidence ato. Aye ga to wa ye kada e ko surnial. Na yana to here kan how FBI work. They even have a YouTube channel where he was talking with Yenga Luikeni Yen. This company, I check a conting a writer. So where you know where you guys are killing each other for nothing. And I saw it the other day, a few hours ago. They said, oh, it's not Nuer. Even people are saying it's Equatoria. That little boy, man, and then I have a friend. I have their numbers. They told me, man, I will not teach to I can more Nuer to ping a Yamatong Nuer. I call you can a company I do not care Kela Ryoto with can be really a came more Nuer and Kajamatong Nuer. Okay, you got shot into Moy. And then it's European pin really chateau. And then I jam a tongue Nuer. Okay, in I tongue Nuer tongue out what sound like tongue Nuer and you deny tongue Nuer. Now chin meaning teen tapping. Can you deny you Nuer? And then the guy on a video live, they were standing behind. But the guy get paid by the company, then. Can you imagine Gapana Kitty Sutin? Jabal Iraq. Dahaba your way coaching. I meet the Matin Gatumo Yakatington, they are working for Aduniki. So I daba your way sikin, quite a loping. Kedana Diana Kukujalami the Cholo Totin, Quack and your top command him. Mira jola pin be your way the question, be your way the question. Quacoka your top command him, cook a week for Panaki did. Kakoga Jabal Iraq. A Panaki and an dab. And Joy Kuluni, I call we give up. Kapanaki, they think now I see a bedom. But I be a dom. I be here quite and Kapane Chola Kadanga Cholmo Angola. Yena do the kid, a bitch, a kadang, a bitch pana, a kadanga, a bitch pana banya Angola. Yeah, and we can accounting care that and a cholki did ballad gop or badol gop. I can't accounting a Facebook. I love this man. But Babaki did. Ha. And Wanyana Pingalwela politica dirty is very, very true. Where Barkazal, like a website, majority of coach by Kwal are Barkazel. Lagarin ken bakalating. Rantung to think ran a pan pay, maybe I can work one will it. And they are associated with Riang Machar. Nuer is dying in the name of Riang Machar. Why Riang Machar is looting the money for the Nuer communities for his own thing? The man has money. $billions of dollars, even his wife. They invested. They are investigated together. They have home on Google Earth. Google it, I a dom. No man, hey, so funny, Rachel. Rachel, Kawaja, ni Jorio, man. Anyway, we're back upon work video chat by Chwat. I want you guys to go and do your research. Okay? Do your research. Kujala company when ye kadang up there and when you are kalabi na kwene. Go on that website there. Ye koike atom the other website that you will click. Gute kutanye kuloe copy kuloe paste. Abilair. He's actually investigating a lot of countries. So lot in Guloko South Sudan. Or just put it like South Sudan. Abibenial. And it's a lot of file when me like I call. 66 pages. And it's file with pictures. Baba kidi da pur. Apura de nom domde, de nom dumke ku wood de nom war ku dumke. Jola pur. You know jola pur barwar pori to bacha mito. Ye didn't ale. Ke pan ken pan to quite no. Ka ko ka tum ko ka ni because of this land. Golbar kazaler jim Nuer. Some people have no families because of this land. And one man is benefiting from it. And then he start to arrest wrong people. Why would you arrest people that are not even like, they have no money? Like, what is 30 million teneke when they can grab billion of dollars? They can grab billion of dollars, ya Jama. Go to that website, you will come back and tell me, and please do it with category, eh? Categories on my page, kede anuncha tao kaya topic kene. Go number 1, number 2, ye la website kulago tawrin ka bagating achelo category. And how they are benefiting from war, from killing you, from killing his own people. That's how the war crime work. Joy Kulune did not just accuse him without evidence. He had pictures of his house, his children enjoying themselves. Malunga 1, his houses, his wealth, abakala ting. Kuka achiri aneng investment outside. Uwayeka Junubin Sudan, uwayeka layer. I think now the way they are stealing money is the new system aduna did. That's how they are sending money right now. And they are going to loot in money through Shamrock. Shamrock one chitanya Facebook one yeno kwa pio jomier. Kulwel I have a solution actually South Africa. Kuyanje Shamrock achala bay. Why did you go and bring Shamrock from South Africa when you know Shamrock is South Africa? Maybe that honor day. Kuyena ngi kidi South Africa baba kidi. Be Shamrock bla bay. And now Shamrock acha bay. But he did not mean to fix the highway. He meant because well nimrut man kachiro loy winako. Na lewe kidi da ken konyu kubijama karabim no. Kidi had never sit of what happened in Nasir Pajut on TV and tell the people that, oh, what happened, I'm sorry, I will fix. How can a small country like South Sudan be so a mess in every corner? And everything is Nuer. Nuer apiol go chirande ne chole shetan. Nuer apiol go chijok. Asa de jog in the bakudu kwe loe kulel ke jok and loyin. A husband can cheat. Oh, it was a work of the devil. You can do bad thing kulel walaye shetan and loyen. That's what happened with Nuer. People are doing crime and it's Nuer. So Jin can be busy killing each other with Nuer. But it's not true. This warap is not 100% Nuer. Bimnom was not 100% Nuer. It was mixed and it's a division of government. Division 4 is owned by the government. And then the one that killing warap, Mayik Tuangyuk, talk about it too. He said it's not even Nuer. Not all of them are Nuer. Some of them are Nuer. But Nuer are the military of the government too. Some of them work in J1. So if somebody speaks to Nuer, that doesn't mean that he's not a government worker. Because there is Nuer people in a government. So Nuer right now, they do crime. Do you guys know some people speak to Nuer? It could be Jing that killed somebody and then speak to Nuer. And he did it in purpose. Achan badunki a witness, chambala lwele ke Nuer. Governor Warab State said it to himself that it's like Kwacha Chigodom. They had some people, and those people are not Nuer. They were not Nuer Mayom. They were people of Warab themselves. So why do you guys always go straight to the Kedang accused without evidence? And that's what they want. They know we are stupid. They know they can manipulate us. They know they can actually let us fight as easy. Because Nuer and Jing, they have a history. Because we are a tribe who will never sit down and investigate each other. When they said they had criminal in Abimnom and all these places, does they brought it to us and show us did they? Did they? They had never revealed the criminal because they are ashamed. They know these criminals are not Nuer. Yes, there is a lot of Nuer there as an IO, but do you know IO has a lot of everybody? So what I'm saying, if I were you guys, be careful. And go to that website, ya Jama. And if you want the Murle, Murle. Don't even let me start with Murle. Murle is there, but not everything in Jongle is Murle. As I'm saying, ya Jama, they are benefiting from the crisis we have. And what is shocking me is why people are being feeded by the by. Oh, and one thing they need to know too. You know, when Adunakid and Panakid do this, they don't. Yeah. When they did this, they did not know that American dollar. When American dollar go to your country, there is a serial number there that they will know where was the money was used and which bank that the money was sent to. Because when you are putting a US dollar in account, even in that Virgin Island, they know somehow they report itself to the Bank of America that money, that dollar, if you have US dollar, please go by then. There is a serial number. That's how they know their money. They do the money so they know where the money landed. And Joy Kuluni went Joy Kuluni went too far. He went after he was talking to the bank where the government was depositing the money. They had witness from there too. And they confirmed the money came from them. They invested in a lot of companies. Like Adunukir alone have 126 companies where she invested her own money. Any contract ya do bay it's not for the government. It's for her. And that's why they silent Yanukwalmanya. And that's why she's quiet now, because what else can she do? Because this dirty deal is deeper, deeper, deep. And what I really like about this Joy Kuluni investigation, I know you guys heard Joy Kuluni years ago, but the Joy Kuluni is not sleeping. He's still doing the investigation until now. He's not done with them. It's just when you are filing a crime, it doesn't just go for one person. They said international criminal investigation. So it has to go to every country to be approved. He have to represent all his evidence before they get caught. But Panaki did. Angi kina kwa Junub. Maybe Nadia like kana kloro maybe he didn't, but he knows. Na chi ni je nin ke maybe ke chen bay. Kumondira be kwa ye jodel ka chi be. Kukeke kwa luyen kujeladun all these young advisors they are the one killing people. Kukeke ana koiken. Ana koiken na by circuit. So kene we bargazale ne kan ke chalwel e wer company wane chol Shamrock. And if you want to do your if you want to do your research, go and research Shamrock ya jama. Abala you ke Louis created opened in British Virgin Island. And that island is known for people called Wulatian. That's where the money is being laundered there, in that country, in that island. That's where the Shamro came from, ya jama. Now, the company jela ben pa na chole kadang British Virgin Island ke kachin sharia loy. That's why they are killing kwa warap. Because chanchi sharia rob loy because sharia can will benefit them. As you go ko because well okay nuera na kwa warap. Now what next? Now that nuera chilo warap na kwa warap, now nuer jing abeto gyo mangu jokola nuera bijola napping. That's what they want. Well, Julia, you are right, Julia Dunedin. You say 90% IO are Nuer. Okay, no problem. Go to the website, I'm telling you. Go and search. Like in that list, the corruption list. That corruption one, Chika Kwajomai, Panakira, the number one. And I know you guys hear about it. Kwa your tongue, you are guessing. Joy Kuluni file investigation will actually give you insight. And it will let you understand how Pa and Salva Kiir are working against their own people. E were Shamrock and we bore. E cholmo we barkazel pandia ke we gene kan. E were Shamrock. Because Shamrock is not a real company. It's a company, yes, it will come with their machine Ben. Because they are the one that are like I can not quite chol Congo. And now, Kichike Bella Ben South Sudan because Donald Trump is taking over Congo minerals. Yena Chike Ela Chuarpa Chol Junub. But they don't work alone, they work together. Even this Shamrock, you can find it maybe in Kenya. But how did they end up in Kenya? Okay? And what did they do to Kenya? Did they ever build road? No, nothing. But they are not in Kenya for anything. They maybe are in Kenya for real estate. Yani aduna kedi danang real estate. Kiri yungu wood atokeni. Kupan Salva Kiir ato Lavington pandi de. Achidom kedang achidom drone kwa FBI chikadom. So don't kedang Joy Kuluni alu ken FBI. That's why he can afford to hire drones ya jamaa biki ko yalo surpa ne chol Nairobi. Milka kidi da pool pandi den even with the baby with the little boy amukele abaka ting surai wala ra ne chol kawaj ayo bi ale ko ne a chika surga milka baka selfa kidi da pool pandi den very very beautiful house. Dubai acheke ben luel. Hey. Ya jama, go to that website. Baka pa na kidi baka la queen. Eke lui American ke lui ke sanction yengu. Ake chika lui ke sanction na bye because we Junubin eti chini kwa job and Facebook iko joko jam na yewe ngi ke nen kloi road. But you really need to learn how to read your own thing by yourself. Yeah, go for your research, please. Do that. And then we will talk about it on Wednesday. But we ben tije kwa kedi chela queen. And you might be careful. Why am I be careful about what you want to know? It's just the information there. It's a public. It's a secret. Yeah. Yeah, but don't just say Aduna Kiir is the mastermind. Don't worry about that. Go to the website, but you're Beluelia. Go and read their stories, and please do not read because it's so big. Get the app. There is an app, Winchalwell, I actually 11 rider or 11 riders, I swear to God. Go to that Joy Kuluni website. Every page, one page, yellow screen on your phone, and then you go and download it to that site. Kwabukwen Rulpiet is like a teacher teaching you. And then so you understand deeper, and then you go next by next by next. But when Ben start from from the beginning. Oh, you found it. Thank you. 11 rider. And then you go to Joy Kuluni on top of my video. Can you go to it? I want South Sudanese to have a knowledge of what we are dealing with. Because right now we South Sudanese, we are on only one side. All Ben is on Salva Kiir Mayardit's side. All Nuer are on Riek Machar's side. But when you go to that website of George Clooney, Even some people you think they are corrupt are not corrupt. Oh, do you guys remember the story of Lual Malung? Lual Malung Yor or something, that kid? He was working for the government. That's why he's in South Africa. He was working for the government and he blow wizard. He did. That's why he's on a protect whatever. He's there for asylum because he was working with them. And they invested billions of dollars ya jama. Kuwani yana kwa jo maye baba kidi jo jam kujele huwa chika kwal. Huwa chika jor. Huwa chika pay. Yes. And then kok chika loe ka kui cake. I cannot lie. When you can chala ba kwen ko wabach. Kok a chika loe ka ngi. Kwa I think and then deal kok chika time kwa kuyo nguteng. Imagine wani yana sigin ichade jo kwal. Sigin ichade jo kwal. The reason I really did the digging about this, it was one of my friends who sent me the file. So I was scared. Well, you get to public it. So when he sent me the file, I went. Website. Because I don't like reading. I download everything on that app. One by one. Google image. They were investigating them undercover. Abu swore dom drone ni algu jelaka de ne chole Earth. Google Earth pictures mina kai ko. Achi jai kuluni. Achan kuleka kon mi hakabra na la nyodo kini chepandu. You were there. But when I kill you were there this date and date. Kamana chilled all the way deeper. Do you know FBI can actually access anybody's computer? They know exactly what they are talking about. Kujelab. Some companies that are not linked to Panokedi, they are made up name. Even when they're not something Ajin, that rich man in South Sudan is investigated too. He was not just rich out of nowhere. He's a thief. Yani Barkazal Pandia bin Pandia. Sorry guys, I'm sorry, I took that back. Barkazel, most of you guys are wake out to your lineage. Kwachi we kwa but nghe đang to be and thin ran bên anh cái đằng anh map ba cái jola you cái chua dir you know chua dir chua chỉ cái tawa kwa $1 billion kwal kujela kwa ya will we benefit from war ya ni tun Salva Kiir aye machine a company den ye machine ko gola ye ko la wo ku kaka jazz no kaka wenye jazz ye na nga company kene. So adir ke jasa eka jo bela gam kuka jenga wuwa kuru kwa ikot. But the money actually belonged to the people. They were not his money from the beginning. But he's the one benefiting. Na ane adin ko adin chuduang jasa kala keka yena la yebe. Kubuku yini billion logo yini million of dollar. And he's investing outside. Even adunukira aneng real estate outside the country. Kwa yeke jo lwele pane chol South Sudan achie pane ko lui and anche ankorana lui ba jorana lui ba jo kor when you yourself you are investing in another man country. Chimana aduniki real estate kenke aye gala loy pan pe che junub 160 kidang 126 companies akaka aduniki only one person company de yeto ku milke kir ku patho de ben. And I'm jam murto good tini yo murtina one chol quite can ya lui like chiran ben che bargazal ben murto good ena chukwet. So quite a situation just support be Salva Kiir because it's not right to take a loy. What? And that's what made me go and get that. Can you join Jala can court you be near like yena where coach of mine? And yes, Bolomil is on that list too. He's there. Because Bolomil, I think he was used as a money muse. Bolomela Lu used. And I really wish he knew everything. He was investigated. But I say Bolomela money and a problem. Yeah, Angelina Tang, they have billions of dollars somewhere there while Nuer is suffering. If Nuer really love Riek Machar, while this man is invested, he have houses, big money in his bank, his wife. Why can he not go to Nuer land and build and invest it in his own people? Why can he not bring the road? He have his own money. This is why Salva doesn't want to help us. Because he knows we have somebody in Jonglei State who is a billionaire and he's not helping his people. So do you think Salva Kiir will go and waste his money, his own money, to come and do anything to anybody? No, because they are sharing the money. Imagine rana ye dom ning kedan ki man baba kidit. Salary day kidit ku ran bi am yo wu wasili. Ka salary baba kidit and 60,000 a year. Alwell you suppose be a year and you can take a time, be a dumb 60,000 a year, US dollar. But Kedi, according to investigation, Kenny Joe Domaka Wajanikin. Okay, yin Kia Dom and Wukele. How come you have this and have this? Kedi, I took where the pay, ku salary they pay is 60,000. And the man is a billionaire. Okay, Nyande. Kujala koi koka lui ka kadanga chimana monya chol kura jing keno ore chol ngadia jing. Salary day 30,000 a pay. 30,000 a year. How can he afford all this stuff? That's why George Clooney investigate them. But who got dollar ben ayekala you account kin companies kok atorin fake. Kura jing actually achiting de achi company actually leurin getting de. Phone number, everything, but I took a trade, go work a lot in like it's their account. Man ran the no account, man ran the no business, man ran milk a kid, a good milk a kid, the ben. Everybody have shares in South Sudan. When Koi Coca war, Koi Coca work in the tour, Koi Coca chinim quite until today, they have not even one share, not even one bread, not even 1 shilling. Not even 1,000 dinar will let you pound. The job are not being created. They are the one looting the money. So you Nuer and the Dinka, be careful. You are used to fight each other so they can actually get busy to take our money. Oh, 600,000 a year. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you're right. 600,000 a year. So 600,000 a year. Can you own all this stuff, plus billion in your account, plus your kids have businesses? Where did they get the money? Those little kids, miti kormentin, meda business leo, family yourself come 6 months or even like 3 months. Yeah, you're now going to account can you will could tell who account can eat. Man, in this 6 months, milk. I built an will account millions of dollars. Ye man, I do milk, milk, I do one packet dear. Rana account, you cool dear there. Kula will like a touting. Kula tell cake investment, kadang big and shares. So milk panaki, ribbon and shares jazz. So Jamia Bay Junub Kene, Jana Reba ye jor. Kujandana Junub woo. She urban a bella to milk a key, milk. Kujala yendit kujala pandeni ya yendit mida kaiken kudiar ka weda kaike rana ben ade no account date. So many baba jo lele ci page wu ye ga jo lo ya ye ga be dutina ci man wan jere men tin wala lo embarrass pa ne cholo numuli. That guy when you chol back does not deserve my na neng million ci ka jor de we they cannot even reach Panakedi Ruchika. And they are there. That's why they did that in Panachol Jebel Iraq, because they don't want anybody to benefit from anything. They want Jim to fight. The Ethiopian child too. Yeah, my man do man there. Tell you monya by the kadam kadang my aya milka do. Kwadura aneng real estate panachol Ethiopia. She have real estate in Ethiopia, Dubai, Kenya. I'm talking about villa, villas. Kidi na chero tiye wala yung era yani gugu ke achika cham se yen rantung chi junub tiye. Rantung chi junub tiye. Salva Kiir ma yadi kana mitke. Kujelara ne chor yang machateng. The man that is letting the Nuer generation die year after year in his name. While the man have billions of dollars, and if you go to the Nuer land, they are so poor, they have nothing. And they still love this man with their whole heart. They think this man is the hope of Nuer, when they don't know this man is a downfall of Nuer. Riek Machar kana Salva Kiir downfall of South Sudan. There will be no Dinka one day in this land if these people keep going like this. We better know. Because we are a generation and a tribe called Nuer and Dinka, we don't investigate anything. Oh, we're more Nuer and you know, okay, let's go and kill them. And got Nuer, oh, jang a chukwet, jang a chamu. Now, will Nuer be wrong? Now, let very jang a cham. But they need to read deeper. They need to go deeper too. You need to read your own person. I think you look at your why. Look at your why. And a lot of Barkazal people knows about what I'm telling you, but they don't want the. I will kill. Oh, one of my friends today, and Barkazal, I will do man. You will do la will can Facebook. Gal, you know Barkazal man. I be your man. You know. Can I charge reach in Nuer? Go in Nuer in a loy. Can you been? Why? Some of my cousins are Nuer. Ting deng madanganya and Nuer quitting Pierre Dan will loy. So I'm not going to accept that bullshit. You will. And people need to open their mind. Nuer need to open their eye. Is Jang really their enemy? Jinka man, you need to open your eye. Is Nuer your enemy? Who is the enemy here? People have no heart. If Panakidi start killing Kwaka Warap just because of money. And some people will not believe me. But Kilayin, I think America, I think a website, can proof, and it's not true. And that's why you enjoy Kuluni yenang pictures. Panakira, you got a suru drone. Mizkeka polo watch it. All the properties, even in Uganda, they said they are still investigating them. But I think the man did it so we know he's not lying. He have pictures of Panama Lunga one. Even Yanama Lung, one of Yanama Lung child. She was ye cholnga moy bargazalune cholnga dienten fi Australia. Nyande adom drone a picture kege riende ichari. A white car is a very expensive car. She was driving it kwachi surka kwet. So I by kwancho they follow you with cameras years and month. They are not done. Eh? But now you know ku jing ku jonyu ku chikanim tak. The only way you guys can, you know what, in my opinion, kuye na man, ka jinga chirobe no. Jinga chirobe no katul. Alid. So why are you asking me if so you are a Canadian citizen? Why are you asking me? So you mean we cannot talk because you guys what? I don't want to assume what is going to be. Anyway, guys, it's 9:47. Yeah, namijal. Kuene running go court in hand or how to download the app. You need help. Let me know. And you need to download Kamana Yarana here. You kuyarana winning get in English. You need to get yourself an AI. AI can only buy out your question. What does this mean? I can a date. Could I win a big word? Could I win a big word in politic term? I can about the AI. Do you guys really want to learn about these people? Go to that website, Joy Kuluni. Joy Kuluni actually is scammer. Joy Kuluni went to South Sudan. Do you guys know why Joy Kuluni joined on the like he had business in South Sudan? He went there first to help and to even invest it in South Sudan oil. It's just my analyze in political point of view. I'm not a political, but I asked somebody that I know that is kind of like a little somebody work for the government in Canada here. Even another the killing Junub, since South Sudan is known for killing people to benefit from our blood, is the oil. Oil right now, South Sudan is like people will run to South Sudan right now, especially India. India has no oil anymore. Oil they not live with Indian. Chicken oil at all. Now man, you seen them on the Sahara. They were driving motorcycle, thousand of motorcycle kalokuri jazz. So jazz man abijula Junub Sudan. Okay, I will post it. pin no mabin manajala South Sudan because of wuji jazz. So I chicken well man jazz a be away. I think come a day. So who can we panda? Man who ye rom go just self akir my yadit. This is a time the bin panda joke web because of crisis a panachole Iran. Tong Iran ku jamwan Iran kana ye ko ju aka ye ga cham aka ye ga supply. So right now to be a supplier panachol South Sudan ku obenang billion of dollars even in few months. But who could be no? They will benefit them only. That's why they are killing koika warap kujala this kid. Mi wan tika kara kuche pion chul kene. Yungi en koi belo, yungi en koi kwan chuk te dele ke luitin. Achana ko belwele ke Nuer. Char Yang Machar is going to be released soon. He's doing this too to put Yang Machar case in a jeopardy. And that's why they are paying people. One of them, Louis Maktam Deni, she wrote it today. Oh, it's Riek Machar. These IO people, no, the people that were killing people in Jebel Iraq, they are Riek Machar people. And now Riek Machar is going to be released because Riek Machar is a lie. They're doing this because the world is frustrating them to tell them to release Riek because there's no evidence. They say there's no evidence link to those device one. You can look at telephone or computer. I think it's a youth. Mo in South Africa, he said it in South Africa that it was a lie. He did not find anything. There was not even a password aliu. It was created. That's why now the judge, because the judge is being threatened. Riek Machar judge is being threatened in Juba. But they have no choice. So I'll wait time that Riek will come out. And Riek has to come out in one condition. Riek have to say there's no election to his supporters. No election because election will happen because there is insecurity. That's why they are doing that thing last night in Jebel Iraq, killing people. Because of Riek, he doesn't want Riek to be released. And yes, we all know Riek is guilty, but we all live in Western. You are innocent until proven guilty. That's what I mean, guys. Don't go and put it in my yatoba. Then Riek guilty. Riek is guilty of 1991. That's all I know. But if you are coming to trial a guy of what he did in 1991, it's too late. It's too late. But the crime, all these little crime, they are the one being brought to, now they said there's nothing found linked to him. So he's going to be released. That's why they are creating, Did you see this man Barkazal today? He was live and said there is not a government, not even a one person in Jebel Iraq. And people are there with dead bodies everywhere. Dead bodies on the street, dead bodies inside the houses in Jebel Iraq. So they said there was only a few people behind the watchroom. Okay, how can these two people, or maybe four, come and kill the majority? It came as a jesh in Panama. Or it was 6 p.m. 6 p.m. That's the time they came home to come and cook and eat. Everybody was at the market. The reason they were killing people at the market because the market go alive at night because that's when those gold workers come and eat. They came at the time people were eating. Yes, I'm saying there is no election. There's no election. There is no election, and he doesn't want to say that election aliu. He want Riek to be the one saying that. I'm not saying 2013 was little. I'm not saying that. And if you do your research, 2013 was not created by Riek. If you really go on writing, and listen, guys, Riek Machar lawyer has a Google Earth pictures. Okay? Yenaka ko bagangi. Riek Machar aneng swor nial kaken yenaka dang yena nasa ko sur. Ato ken ke lawyer ka Riek. So I can riaga kiro kon jor pande bukola moya kilo. So we are talking about, yes, koja chito bur, I know that. But according to the pictures, ya jama, because the photos don't lie. Yung we jam chitu we ken pie. Koja pie. And that's what they are using in the court. They are showing pictures. Kaka surka nial ke dene chol Google Earth. Google Earth pictures. Akwa ka NASA keke lera niala ipi no mayo sur. Kuna dega ko bingi paana ka yo zoom in, ayo zoom in. Kuke lui 24 hours. Achir civilian video then at the end of sur. That's how they got pan sulfur. They got all this information. Yeka sur ni ala drone. That's how they got everything. So lawyers can react machar and Google Earth photos. I tell you NASA, and do you know how much is that? It's almost $1,000 or $1 billion for them to get those pictures. They have everything. So angi ko react machar and go but you know that they get loy in that 2013. I think you know loy. That's why Corbini alone. Because international, international, kujala East Africa ben, jake East Africa, chika yunsuor kwa yala yu kariyaga kilo. Now kwa bara and trial garana che trial to kin in law. That's what they are saying. Jana suara yega nyungo suarke and yal yaka kin pa and the con wana kilo. A kin a really catching down chin. That's what they are saying. Naira na yer kabade de Asa benankulo road by it and kalwela bay evident. Chala bala luel ngoyire ni jui kwa chika no by it and wongi kwa na cake. But a chan lack of evidence rana chia kum to chin and evidence ni la kai kwa. Yene cake na wo. Anyway, it's okay. We're calling her 10, we got a page ben. You are calling me adapted. But I'm trying to help you guys.